about that. So let's cover polygons. This is actually irregular polygons. And we're going to find the area and the perimeter of each of these figures. We already did this early in the semester for this class. If it's a different class, this is the first time you're seeing it, and you will see this in your problem solving class as well. So I want to make sure that you understand this going forward. Now, these are all going to be creating rectangles. And for any irregular polygon, to find the perimeter, it's going to be the same. To find the perimeter, it's always add up all your sides. And for the area, you're going to have to find the area of two different rectangles. And the area is length times width or base times height. And I'll show you how to do that. All right, and then you'd have to add them up. So let's start. You're always going to have two missing sides for any of these irregular polygons for this style in particular. There's always going to be two sides that are missing. So our first side that's missing here that I see is this guy. Okay. The way to find this is if you were to imagine that this kept going all the way down, like if I created a dotted line all the way down, how long would it be from here to here? Switch to green. So from here to here, how long would it be if it went all the way from here down to where it says 9 foot? And you need to look at something that's right next to it that is the same, it's parallel to it. Okay. So in that case, it's going to be where the 8 foot is. So if this went all the way down, it would be 8 foot, but it doesn't. It's missing a piece. It's missing the part right here. So how wide is the part that's missing? So look at the space and find where there's a number. There it is right there. 2 foot is how much that's missing. So you're going to subtract 2, and we're going to get that this length from here to here is 6 foot. Okay. The other part that's missing is this guy right here. All right. Again, if you took this all the way across, look for another line that's parallel that would be the same length from here all the way across, and that's going to be your 9 feet. So if this went all the way across, it would be 9, but it doesn't. It's missing this part right here. And how wide is that? It's 3 foot. So minus 3. And this 2 is 6 foot. Now we can find the perimeter. The perimeter is 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 9 plus 8. So 3 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 9 plus 8 is 34. So the perimeter is 34. Do not forget your unit. It is feet. Okay. Now we're going to have to split this into 2 different rectangles, and I call them area 1 and area 2. It doesn't matter whether you go up and down to break it in 2 or across. I'm going to go across this time. I think in class I went up and down just to give a different perspective now. So here's one rectangle. Okay. And here is my other one. Notice this rectangle does not go all the way down. It stops here. So we can't use the 8 foot for our length or our width. We're going to have to use something shorter than the 8 foot. And then our distance across here is going to be our 3 foot. So for this rectangle, we're going to use the 3 and the 6 to find our area. And we'll call this area 1. and this one area 2. So area 1, again, length times width is going to be 6 because that's the distance from here to here, times 3, the distance from here to here. So 6 times 3 is 18 feet squared. Let's find area 2. Area 2 is this full length here, which is 9, times the width here is 2. 6 only goes from here to here. It's not long enough, so you can't use 6. You have to use the 9 and the 2. 9 times 2 is also 18 feet squared. Now, once you find your 2 areas, please note they do not overlap, okay? You add them together, and that is 36 feet squared for the entire thing, okay? Pause the video, attempt this one yourself, and then come back to see how you did. There's 2 sides missing. You want to stick with me for just a moment? We're missing this side, and we're missing this side. So find those 2 sides. Sorry for my dog snoring. And then we can find the perimeter. All right. So if this red line were to have kept going all the way up, we need to find something parallel that's the same distance from here all the way to the bottom. And that is going to be your 10 because it's the same distance top to bottom. Okay. So if this went all the way up, it would be a 10, but it's not. It's missing this part here. What's the spacing, the distance across here? Well, it's 4. So it's -4. So this red line is going to be 6 centimeters. The green one, if it went all the way across, would be, look for something parallel, and that's 18. From here to here would have been 18, but it's not. It's missing this whole section. And this whole section is 8 centimeters, so -8. So this is 10 centimeters. Now we can find the perimeter. 18 plus 4 plus 10 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. Let's add all these up. 18, 4, 10, 6, 8, and 10. Our perimeter is 56. Same unit, centimeters. Now we can find our area. We'll find area 1 and area 2. So I'm going to take my red line all the way up, and I want to find this rectangle. Okay, so this is going to be my area 1. And this rectangle will be my area 2. So I want you to pause the video, find your area 1 and area 2. Which sides are you using for each? And then come back to see how you did. Okay. So area 1 and area 2. Area 1, I need to know the distance from here to here, and that's 8. And from top all the way to the bottom is 10. So it is 80 centimeters squared. Area 2 is from here to here. So that has to be 10. And then top to bottom is 4. All right, then we add those 2 areas, we get 120 centimeters squared for the entire area. Again, take notes for your 3x5 note cards or any questions you have for me over to the side. All right. We've got 2 missing sides again. We always do. We've got this one. And we have this one. Pause the video, attempt to find the missing sides. If it helps you, I want to show you that for this one, if it went all the way across, it would be all the way over to here, because here's where the side ends. Okay. So if this went all the way across, it would be 12 inches, a little trickier one. Okay. So it would be 12, but it's not. It's missing this whole area. And this area is 6 inches. So this one is 6 inches. For the green one, if it went all the way up, picture a dotted line, it would be 19 inches. But it doesn't. It's missing this whole section, which is 7. So the green side is 12 inches. Now we can find the perimeter. 12 plus 19 plus 6 plus 12 plus 6 plus 7. 12, 19, 6, 12, 6, and 7. That's 62. Perimeter is 62 inches. Same unit as the sides. Now we need to do area 1 and area 2. Pause the video and attempt this one yourself. Let's see, we're going to cut this first so that we can make sure we're on the same track. This one's going to be interesting. Well, I'm going to cut it right across here if you're cool with that. So we'll find this one. This will be our area 2. And the sky can be our area 1. All right, pause the video, attempt to do that one yourself, and then come back to see how you did. So for area 1, I see that the distance from here to here is 7, and the distance from here to here is 12. So that's 84 inches squared. Area 2, the distance from here to here we found was 6, and the distance from here to here we found was 12. So that is 72 inches squared. Now we have to add the 2 areas that we found, and that's 156 inches squared for the entire thing. Again, squared because of area. All right, let's look to the next one. So our missing sides are here and here. Pause the video, attempt to find the ones that are missing, and come back to see how you did. So for the red one, if it went all the way across, the full distance across, look for something parallel that's the same distance across. And in this case, it's the 14. So this would be 14, but it's not. It's missing this whole dotted area. And this whole dotted area is 7. So our red line is 7 yards. The green one, if it went all the way up, it doesn't. But if it did, find something parallel. Well, 5 is parallel, but it doesn't go all the way down. So it's going to have to be 8 minus the part that's missing is the 5. So this is 3 yards. We can now find the perimeter. 7 plus 5 plus 7 plus 3 plus 14 plus 8. 7, 5, 7, 3, 14, 8 is 44. So the perimeter is 44 yards. Let's find area 1 and 2. Okay. I'm just going to cut this right here. So there's my area 1. And my area 2 will be this guy. Please note, this does not come all the way over. You don't want to double count this area. It has to stop where the red line has been drawn. Okay, and this is area 2. All right, area 1. So we need the distance from here to here. And it's not 5 because 5 stops here. So it is 8 times the distance from here to here is 7. So 56 yards squared for area 1. Area 2, the distance from here to here, well, this whole thing is 14, so we can't do that. It has to only be from here to here. So that's 7 yards. And then from top to bottom, this is 3 yards, which is 21 yards squared. Lastly, we need to add our 2 areas, and our area for the entire thing will be 77 yards. Don't forget your square, because it is area. All right, last one. Pause the video, start from the beginning, and do this one all yourself. If you want to come back and check to see, lines and stuff, feel free, but I want you to give yourself the best chance for doing your homework. All right, the 2 sides that are missing are this one, the same ones it looks like, and this one. Okay, awesome. They're the same ones. So you're going to do the same method. All right. So looking at the red line, what are we missing? If it went all the way across, it would be 10 feet, but it doesn't. It's missing the dotted line area. And that dotted line area is 5 feet. So this one is 5 foot. The green one, if it went all the way up, so full distance of the polygon, then it would have been 8 foot, but it's not. It's missing the dotted area, and the dotted area is 5. So this guy is 3 foot. We can now find the perimeter. 5, 5, 5, 3, 10, 8. Okay, so 15, 3 5s, plus 3, plus 10, plus 8 is 36. The perimeter is 36 feet. Find area 1 and area 2. Okay, so area 1, we'll just bring this guy down. So here's area 1. That means this one is area 2. It's okay if you did a different areas than me. You still get the same final answer. Okay, if you don't, touch base with me and let's figure out what happened. All right, so we need the distance across from here to here, and that is 5 foot. And then from top to bottom, that is 8 foot. So it's 40 feet squared. Now from here to here for the area 2, from here to here is 5 foot times top to bottom is 3 foot. This is 15 feet squared. Now we just add them together. 55 feet squared. Do not forget your square since we are dealing with the area. That's it for this lecture. Let me know what questions you have. Make sure you've got some notes to prepare yourself for your 3x5 note card. Or have any questions for me, please let me know. I'll see you in the next video.